Oh, yeah. What's up, everybody? Josh here down in my basement. Ready to rip, but it's about, we got a dozen spots left. Well, Inception Mixer. Good stuff up here. Anyways, welcome in. Hit the like if you could, and sub if you're new, all that jazz. And, anyways, what is going on? Heat wave across the country. Felt like 100 and something today. It felt like you walked outside and it was just a sauna. It was great. It's good if you need to sweat. So, anyways, yeah. So real quick, what's on the break? So there's these Inception boxes. 3 of these, 1 autograph each. Then a, like 2 numbered cards? Well, up to 2 numbered cards, and possible bonus hit. Supposedly not flowing with bonus hits this year, but anyways. Then Series 2 Jumbo, so another auto. So that's 4 autos. And then 2 Topps Chrome Platinum blasters. Tough to get. I have a few right now. I threw a couple in. We're due. Hopefully we get the crazy. We get a crazy hit. We got 1 more left after that, and I'll be probably done. And then anyways, a couple little cheap hangers. 2 each of these, 22 and 24. I guess not cheap because they ain't cheap. But shots. So, I was questioning whether or not to actually put this break up. It's a little bit more expensive. This Inception kind of ups the price, more than what I'd like. You all know normally, $35. That's my sweet spot. So, get up to 60, and it's not like loaded with we're guaranteed 6, 7 autos. But it's where we're at. So I do have a couple tier 1s coming. I like tier 1 better than Inception. More of the ceiling, I think, of the tier 1 is greater, in my opinion. But lots of really cool patches out of this. That's a thing that's for sure. Lots of nice patches. It's just a downfall of sticker. We're tier 1. I don't think it's all autos. It's mostly autos. There may be some sticker, but I think it's supposed to be. I mean, it says it's known for its on card, but no. Robert, what's going on? We are filling the break. 12 spots left. Hope we can get it done here soon. Go check it out. There's a link in the chat and also in the description. What you see up on the stage. Royals did not lose today. I think the Angels, they were still playing. If they lose, we were tied with the Angels for the worst team in the American League. You need to look at the Rockies. I don't know if they've maybe gotten some sort of like little winning streak and they passed us up for their worst record. Let's see what the Angels did if it's already over. Oh, they won. So we are after this weekend, we have the worst record in the American League. With Detroit, we're at 4. We'll just go off of the winning percentage. We're at 412, Detroit 417, and then the Angels 424. Mets at 417. Oof. So they're just half a game ahead of us. They're pretty much tied with Detroit. And San Francisco's right there too. They're at 422, but no, Colorado at 393. They are 18 below. Royals are, I think, 15 now after winning today. Below. Yeah, it's getting ugly, though. It's getting ugly. Mets, Royals, not great. Although they have doubled the payroll. They may not have bought some superstars. I guess it could be worse. I mean, if we went out and spent that kind of money, maybe they shouldn't have lost Pete. I mean, sometimes you just wonder, right? I mean, because he stays there, maybe, maybe it's a different season. Who's playing tonight? I don't honestly know. Who's a Sunday night, a baseball game? What is Sunday night on? Is that on ESPN? Oh, we got a no-hitter in Boston. Who is pitching? With sweeping the dude, the Yankees are gonna get swept again. Did they just get swept? The Yankees are on a downfall. The Rays last night overtook them for the best record in the American League. Did Tampa win today? Tampa won today, so they're going to be ahead no matter what. Still, but Boston is up 2-0, top of 7th. You're sad right now. I know it's rough. What, you're like 18 games above 500, and I know it's a tough sledge right now. I get it. When's Judge coming back? They've held their own without Judge. They kind of went on a little bit of a streak though without Judge at first. Maybe they're coming back down to earth a little bit. When is Judge coming back? I honestly don't know. We need to see Judge back in. You know, baseball's better with the superstars playing ball. What'd I just do? Is it this button? No, it's not that button. It was this button. There we go. All right, who's pitching? Oh, Sonny Gray. Sonny Gray. So Sonny Gray has a no-hitter through 7 or 6 and a third. 1 out in the 7th here. I'm looking at the box score. Let's look at this lineup for the Yankees these days. What happened to Chisholm? I see Chisholm went out and Volpe subbed for him. Didn't say what. Didn't say like pinch hit or pinch run. It was like they just swapped him and he get hurt. He was 0 for 3 with 2 Ks. So Rice 273, only a 930. So he was pushing that 1,000 mark for the OPS. He's down a little bit. Still having a heck of a season. Even with the numbers he's at, he just was going crazy. Oh, he got ejected? I'm not surprised. Royals fans were not fans of Chisholm. It's not. The sports cards. Again, guys, hey, check out the link in the description. 12 spots left last I check. And we can get ripping. Looks like we're down to 9 spots. 9 spots left. I'll probably hang here for an hour, and then probably if we don't get it filled in by an hour, unless we're like 1 or 2 away, I'll probably call it in, but we got plenty of time. I think we can get it. Like I said, it is a little bit more expensive break for my normal, and I'll admit, this lineup, you can ask my OGs. I was like, guys, what do you guys think of this? I'm like, doing this little bit of retail. This retail stuff isn't cheap, these aren't expensive. These are $30, But these, I'm paying, I think the last time I paid for these, I was $30, and I think just under 30 for those. So even me putting them on for a little bit over that, like $35, I'm not making much money. But so there's just no guaranteed hit in those. So adding all those type of things, obviously we're going to get some hits out of these. Just, I could have taken all this other stuff out and just done like the hobby stuff. But there's just enough of the retail that bumps it up enough where it's, kind of out of my normal range, we'll say. I was like, but when I went with it. He wanted third base to call it a swing or not. Oh. And then the opposite said no. Like, nah. No, bro. I'm not the biggest fan of umps either. So, jazz, umps. It's a toss-up. It's a toss-up. No, I like the umps better. No, it's not. I like the umps better. What do you guys think this year so far with the ABS? Do you feel like overall the umps behind the plate are calling better balls and strikes? They're missing. It's hard, right? But now that we see them getting challenged and typically now, if it on the ones. There are some where it's like, oh yeah, that wasn't that close. It's a few inches off the plate. A lot of them are like half an inch, and half an inch ain't big when it's coming in at 90 plus miles an hour. And there's been some where the whole ball is like in the strike zone. But a lot of times it's like right on the edge, whether or not it's a ball or strike. I personally do think the umpiring behind the plate has got better. I don't have any stats to back that up. Just in me watching, I'm like, I feel like they have done a better job. And I'm not gonna when it's like like I said, that like barely missing, you can't be upset with the umpire when it's barely missing or barely hit the strike zone. They didn't call it. It's like sometimes you see it less than a tenth of an inch. It looked like he didn't swing. Yeah, that's such a weird thing. That did he swing or not? It's like it's not like a black and white thing, right? And obviously, they can make a mistake too and just call it wrong. Sometimes it's oh yeah, he did not look like he swung. Anyways, let me know. What do you guys think? I think the behind the plate calls have been way better for balls and strikes now that the ABS is in there. And I actually really like it too. I feel like it kind of adds a fun little extra, little chess match. When do you use it? Salvy's really good at it. He has, I think, the highest rate in baseball, and he's only like 60-some%. I think he's like the highest at like 60-some%. So that's right. You even think about that, right? He's trying to call him ball and strike too, and he's 60% right on whether or not. But again, a lot of times it's razor edge. So I do well, especially on like the breaking balls. I will say that I've noticed that, Kyle, too. Actually, that's funny. I would agree with that. That's astute. That's actually, I didn't say it yet, but that is one thing I feel like they miss a lot of those breaking balls. Were like, and I will say that a lot. I feel like those are less challenged by the batters or catchers as well. On the breaking balls that are over, but kind of low. I think that's just a harder pitch to see. It is, right? Because where does it actually cross the strike zone? And the strike zone technically has changed with the ABS, because on those, right, it used to be not just one plane. It was like, it was like, you had some depth to the strike zone. Now when the ABS comes into play, it's just the plane. So it is different. But I will agree. I've noticed that. Yeah, again, hey, but that's what? That's not always easy, It's right. It's not. And I personally do not want to go to a complete ABS system. I don't want to. I just don't. I don't like that. I don't know. I mean, I could get, if you had an argument and said no, I think it should be, because then it's the actual balls and strikes. But this seems lame to me. I want the human factor. It's a human guy. It's a game. Then it's like, what? We're gonna have robots playing at some point. Then no, it's a human game. You have human umpires. We got little assistants now. We got little assistants for them. You know that hey, the players can challenge it, and hey, I personally like it. I hope it doesn't go any farther than this. Okay, maybe they give them like 3 challenges, right? Maybe they get 3. Or if they get the first 2 right, they do get a bonus, something like that. Hey, you got the first 2 challenges right, we're gonna give you 1 extra bonus. Now you have 3 for the rest of the game. I mean, you can still lose them, but you get a bonus if you get your first 2 right. Huh? That be something along those lines. But I don't know. I personally don't. What do you guys think of the ABS? Would you be cool if it was the ump was just there to call a I guess plays at the plate? I mean, I don't. It just sounds lame. Anyways, obviously, bottom of 7th, they did not get a hit. The Yankees. There's only, what? It's a 1-hitter. This game, bottom of 7th, it's only a 1-hitter. Who had the hit for Boston? I'm assuming maybe it was a 2-run home run. Negative. It was a 2-run single. So it must have been a couple walks. There's an error. There's a fielding error. Okay, there we go. I see a fielding error. So I probably have some guys moved along, and then a 2-run single has been all that's done in that game. That's a good pitching duel. Who's on the mound for? I see Blackburn is pitching now. Rodon. So 5 innings, 4 walks. Okay, yeah. 1 hit, 2 runs. And it wasn't an earned run. The runs were not earned. So interesting. You guys check out the website. We'll make sure you see up here. What are we doing here? There we go. I heard that about a check swing computer system. I mean, I don't know about that. I don't know if about it. I've heard of that. I know they're doing that, but like I said, I kind of like the human factor. I mean, I could see on that where it's like, maybe, I don't know. I'd be intrigued. I'd be intrigued by it. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of like the idea that you can earn it, right? Hey, you get your first 2 challenges right, you can get a bonus, right? It may entice people. They're like, oh, let's get that bonus, But I would also. I haven't looked in a while. No, early on, I saw some stats like the rate of how many times an umpire was challenged and how many times it was overturned. But even that can be skewed, right? I was like, oh man, there must be like, let's say, right, they get challenged early in a couple games by just some stupid guys, and then they can't get right, and that team loses, and they can't challenge the rest of the game. Now it's like, well, yeah, he missed those 2, but I mean, he was right on those 2, but also just means like sometimes it's like, well, but there are some guys that they keep getting challenged and like, oh, barely misses, or they barely missed a call, but so they get to keep challenging, and so it's not you can't say, oh, that one guy is doing technically better based on that. I mean, because obviously you could just look at the whole game, and there's the ABS system there, and it would tell you, that they have a rate, right, as far as their strike percentage, outside of the whether or not they were called wrong or not, via an ABS challenge, but it does have a rate of what they do call, the percentage of the correct calls. And a lot of them are way up there. Yeah. Have it like depending on how the ump's history, you can get more challenges. That would be like, okay, woo, tonight we got 6 challenges, boys. Challenge away. All right, we're down to 7 spots. 7 spots now. Just so you know, there is a lucky 7, and the lucky 7 actually does get a free team. So it's a $60 spot. Someone's getting a free spot. I didn't put it in. Sometimes I'll put that in the description, but I figured I'd wait. I was hoping we just announce that after it's already filled, but why not? Just get that out there. So someone's getting an extra spot with one of the. So I was buying on Whatnot today and got a Jack Hagel green. Oh, nice. Dude, that's crazy, dude. Was it chrome or paper? I mean, either way, a green paper at 99 for $3 at boom, because his stuff is up. A buddy at work bought I think he bought a PSA 10 Jack, first chrome auto, the refractor at a 499. I think he said he paid $1,200, and then but some sold after him for like $1,500. I'm like, what? That was higher than I thought, to be honest with you. All right, here we go. Let me get check my orders, get my sheet up to date. All right, Justin, Larry, spots, touch spot. Terry, what's up, Terry? Seen you around in a bit. Welcome in, my friend. Oh yeah, 7 spots left. All right, let me count. 1, 6. Yep, 7. So still, yeah. I mean, his stock is rising, dude. He's looking. And to be honest with you, I watched pretty much all the Royals game. Even when he wasn't doing great, he still looked good. Like, had that look of, he didn't look lost. Okay, when he first went out to right field, he looked lost at right field. It was awful. He has vastly improved that this year. He got the off season. He's beyond serviceable in right field, and he'll only get better because he's an athlete. But even when he wasn't, doing great at the plate, he still looked good. He was just like, dude, he's crushing that ball, and just had enough dumb luck where it made it even worse. And then I think it just compounded, the mental side of it. But I'm turn around. Probably all for not this season, but hey, it's good to see those signs. Carter, a 19-game hit streak, if you didn't know that. Carter Jensen. Yeah, Carter. 19-game hitting streak. He's looking really good. So we got... It'd be interesting, like, if, let's say, Vinny didn't get hurt and he had been stroking, like he did in 2024. And then now these guys get in, and we have, 6 pretty good bats this year. I mean, we're also missing Garcia as well, right? So we have, 6 quality, really good hitters. No hitter gone. Went away from it. Hey, into the music. Oh, didn't stop. Never. Wrong page. Wrong page. Go to what do you get? Ground ball. So 7 in the third, no hit ball. Dude, it's so crazy. Boston got another hit too, though. So we're up to 3 hits. It's getting crazy that game all of a sudden, man. Bats are heating up. Went from 1 hit to 2 hits, or 3 hits total, matter of an inning. Woo. Well, that game's yeah. Watch out. Oh no, not Durbin. Wong got a hit. 7th looks like. Connor Wong. Who's this Siegler kid? Anthony Siegler. The 30. Oh, he has a 323 batting average, but he only has 31 at bats. So got a good little start here, and that's 31 at bats this year, 93 for his career. I don't know who Anthony Siegler is, but he's playing on the Boston Red Sox. Romy Gonzalez, DHing. His batting average is 0, so I'm guessing he just started. I thought he had been playing for them. Didn't he play last year for Boston? Didn't he do decent for Boston last year? Then hurt, or maybe I don't know what. Interesting. I guess 7 spots left. 7. Who's playing World Cup today? I saw Canada. They won. First game in the round of 32, the knockout stage, beat South uh, Africa. That game was on. We were at my sister-in-law's house. A little afternoon barbecue, some hamburgers and hot dogs, and played some cornhole inside, mind you. We were not outside playing that. They have a real cool outbuilding that's air conditioned, heated, and just open space. There's a couple big screen TVs in there. There's like even like there's a little like a living room set up with like a big sectional, but then an open area. A big like a bar top, but bigger, I guess. But anyways. But we had cornhole in there. Crazy game. We had a crazy game. It was me and my son versus my sister-in-law and brother-in-law. And if you go over the real way of playing, I don't know if it's the real way, I guess. I think it's the real way. But if you go over 21, you go back down to 11. That happened 5 times. And I think 3 times the score was 20-20. Me and my son got sent back to 11 3 times. The last time, if they didn't make it, their last toss on the board, we would have won. But what happened was, he threw it just up, and it hit one of theirs off, and that one went off, and then it put us over. It's like, no way. It was crazy. It went on for a while, we'll say that, but it was fun. Where was I going with that? I already forgot. Oh yes, the game was on there, so I was kind of watching it a little bit. The Canadian South African game, it was on, but not fully engaged in it. So later, Canada scored in the second minute of stoppage time at the end of the game. Our World Cup stuff. We're at World Cup. Let's see what we. Why does it say South Africa? That was actually the only game today. Now that I think about it, I did go look later. My sports app to see what other games were today, and that's the only game today. So it's kind of lame. The only game, only knockout stage game today. All right. Let's just check out the rest of the scores. And the MLB today, Washington took care of the Baltimore. They're back to game over 500. Pittsburgh beat the Reds. Those two teams are kind of flailing right now. And everyone in the Central there for a bit was like 4 or 5 games above 500. Pittsburgh is at 500, 42-42, and Cincinnati 39-43. My preseason pick, the dark horse to win the Central, and they're in last place. Same as my Royals. I picked them to win. We're at last place. I think we won't talk about it anymore. It's Houston beat Detroit. Wait a minute. Oh no, it was the Angels that won. Angels won. All right, Texas. Okay, Texas and Toronto. Where's that game? It's hiding the score from me. Who won that game? It won't let me look at it. Okay, I'll just go to scores. I was just scrolling through the top there. Rangers win over the Blue Jays. Rangers back to 500. Blue Jays 6 games under. The Astros got the Tigers 7-5. Astros still a couple games below 500, but they're probably Are the Mariners still in? I didn't even pay attention to that division. Are the Mariners still in front? They lost today, so they're a game below 500. They may be in first. No, it would be the Rangers. Did I say the Rangers were at 500? Yeah, the Rangers, first place at 500. Unless Oakland is above them, they've been right around 500. It could possibly be above. Phillies beat the Mets only 5-4. What's going on there? I thought I heard on the radio that Schwarbaum's hit 30. Is number 30 up to 30 now. Rushing the ball. Surprise, Senga is 0-7 with a 9.09 ERA. I think actually Senga just improved it. I think his ERA was over 10. before this game, I believe. So yeah, because there's 2 runs scored later. He probably didn't give up, would be my guess. So he only gave up 3. How long he went, I don't know. All right, Rockies lose to the Twins. Yeah, scores the all right. Cubs beating the Brewers. That's interesting. So the Brewers after that game. So the Brewers have 4 more wins, but the Cubs have seven more losses. They've played 3 more games. They're maybe 5 behind. All right. Cardinals beat the Marlins. Both those teams above 500, 44 and 40 for the Marlins after the loss, and Cardinals 43 and 48. They were Athletics. Athletics are 40 and 44. So yeah, 500 is in the lead for the AL West. But they lost today to the Angels. Braves lost to the Giants. And Dodgers beat the Padres 4-2. Dodgers best record in baseball, 54 and 30. Anyways, there was your baseball rundown for you. Little bonus. You're welcome. Break up on the site. Go check it out. We're down to 7 spots. Technically only selling 29. Somebody will get the last team, and we do the random. That would be the lucky 7, whoever's number 7. When we do the random, get an extra team. All right, let's get back to this game day. Bottom 8 still. Bottom. Ran it. Yeah, do they have it channels like that, like they have for football, where it has like all like it's like an alternative view, and you get different cameras. You know, get like the zip cameras, whatever. You know, the suspended cameras. I call it sky view, I think. But they had like multiple. They had like different channels where it has like different setups for you to and hold on to these again. Also, hey, next Sunday should be. I haven't been technically advertising it like on the YouTube's putting any posts out, but I've been reminding people next Sunday. Here, go to my already text. Here we go. Right here. Our little BYOB, except for that says BYOC, but he AI'd that. But anyways, after the 4th, don't blow your fingers off. Save some boxes, and we're having a rip night, a community rip night, July 5th, 8 p.m. Central. So save your boxes. I've been buying some hangers. I don't have anything else to rip right now, besides hangers for myself. I got a handful of these hangers, but yeah. So go if you find some boxes, some Top Scroll Platinum, you want to rip them with everybody else. Sure, Steve and Olivia will be on. They never know about it, so I'm sure they're already. Olivia's probably has a countdown. I'm sure she does. But There you go. It's easy. All you gotta do is have a camera. I mean, you can just even this kind of, this little stand right here works fine. Because you can either do it this way, boom, there's a camera right there, it works. Obviously, if you're doing like a whatnot stream, you do it this way, but you just need something. You can go to Walmart, pick something up. That's all you need. Because you can just use the mic on this, or you can get a little kind of shotgun mic that you can use a plug on there, and you can like attach to the top here somehow. It's real easy. All you got to do is copy a link, put in your browser or the StreamYard app. Come on, hang out for a little bit, Rip. So, Baseball did a YouTube video showing pitches from umpire's perspective to try to guess balls and strikes. Yeah, but that's not the same still as like you being right. It's still not the same view because that is like it's like not going to be, totally accurate. It's not the same as you seeing it there live with your eyes, but that'd be kind of cool. That's a cool idea. Because I know I've seen that. It is cool, but it's kind of, but it is a good perspective. But even right on that video, watching it, it's not the same as being there, right? You're not going to be able to see the ball as well in the video compared to in, live if you were there. So, but still cool. That's a cool idea. That'd be kind of fun. I didn't think about doing something like that, but cool. All right, guys, still 7 spots left. Can we get there tonight? If not tonight, we will be live tomorrow night at some point in the evening by at the same time, 8-ish or so. Well, who knows? So. Because we definitely can get it sold by tomorrow night. Anyways, let's rip a couple hangers while we wait. Good idea, Robert. Good idea. I thought about that. I don't know what I have, maybe 10-ish hangers right now. I've been seeing hangers I could buy, but I usually try to wait until I see them at my GameStop. I get, a little cheaper, but haven't been much there. Oh, it's just a weird color, but it's just the stars in MLB, like a teal color or whatever it is. Yeah, see, love that teal. Throwing me out for a second. All right, yeah, hangers. It's been a while since I've done some Series 1 hangers. No, these are Series 2. What am I talking about? What do we get? What do we got? All right. So I think this is a bust pack is what we call it. Just from the fact, this could be an Ohtani right here. But I think I just got 2 Diamantes. That's all I got. Jarren Duran. Lewis. And Emmett Sheehan. I think he had the win tonight, didn't he? For the Dodgers, maybe. All right, inserts. Oh, here we go. Nala. Nala's probably not even here, but I've been stacking these up for Nala. He was trying to knew some guy, his boss or somebody, his dad is he collects these every year. He needs some Series 2, so I'll put that. I don't know if that's a duplicate or not, but all the ones I've been pulling, I've just been putting in a stack. Yeah, I don't even. It's just a message. I could update that. Yeah. I'll change that. It's probably a good idea. I'll unpin it, and I'll make a new one. Copy. It's a good idea, though. Let's see if it's really 7 or less. It's still 7. Okay. Probably a good idea. It would be cool if somehow I can link it, like when I could have it to where like it would go to my site, know it, and then just have it update. That would be cool. There we go. Open this one. 7 spots left. Thank you. All right, top of 9th. So this would be a Boston sweep. This will get Boston, if they win, they'll be only 10 games below 500. Only. How many? So didn't the Yankees, or was it last weekend they got swept by somebody? And anybody else know about knowing Judge? Joe didn't know that he didn't hear, but when Judge came back, anybody have any like inside scoop? Let's see. So they've lost 3 in a row. I don't know if this is a 4-game series, or they lost the game before this series. They lose, there'll be a full game behind the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays have the best record in the American League. No. Yes. Yep. 3rd best in the league behind the Braves. Oh, no. Never mind. Not even that. Braves are better. Brewers are better. Dodgers. There's Dodgers. Then Milwaukee. Then Tampa and New York squeak in right above Philly. Late July. All right, there we go. Another hanger. I will say Carter Jensen on his 19-game hit streak has even got my wife like still staying engaged with it. I mean, my wife watches every game with me. She's into it. She knows. She yells at Ned just as much as not Ned Yost at Q just as much as I do. She knows ball. But with Carter Jensen, it's kind of fun. He's a rookie. Got a 19-game hit streak, 3 hit. I think it's his 5th 3-hit game on the streak. So it's fun. We've had something to cheer for, and Cags being hot. It's been fun. It sucked that Bobby was out for 6 games, but and even this last road trip, we went 3-4. It was just the way right in the middle. We lost 13-1, 13-2. So I don't know. It was a little. And then the next game, it was 3 touchdowns and an extra point to 1, 22-1. It just made it all seem worse. Because then so we won today against the White Sox, and last night, Waka pitched 7 and I think a third or 2/3, and gave up 1 run, and then we lost it in the 9th. It was 1-1, and we lost in the 9th. So we were close. So we would have won last night. We actually would have been 4-3 on the road trip, but still with those losses. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, I think that could be a good idea. Yeah, Blake Mitchell. Let's move him or something else. Because I like Carter Jensen, so I don't know that, And I like the fact that Carter Jensen is a local guy. He's from the area, so that is just fun, right? That just makes him more likable. And what do we got here? Numbered? No. Oh, we got something extra. We got 3 turned around cards. Ready? I think I have that one now, but I'll put it to the side. That stack at least. Mauro Kelly and Nick Lodolo. Next, we've got a rainbow. Good old Mitch Ferris. I mow with a Ferris. Not spelled that way, but I do mow with a Ferris. I don't know that I've ever even seen this Mitch Ferris guy in Series 2. He's one of those guys you're just like, Where we're at by. Where are we at? Still 7 spots. Still 7 spots. All right, inserts. All right. So those two. You need to get. There's Otani. That'd be nice. So no number card in those two, and just one. One of those. All right. Lame. Blake's K rate is just not improving. All right, back to the ball game. Where we at? Oh, they got another hit. Oh, 2 on. How many outs? Go away, ad. Oh, Benny Boy's up. 2 on. No outs. Chapman is what happened? There was a walk. And so Caballero, he got a single, then a walk, then a stolen base, then a walk. Now 3-0. Uh-oh. Boston may not secure the sweep. Oh, I see in play runs. What kind of runs? I don't know. Let's see. Here we go. Oh no. Oh. Wait. What just happened? What just happened? It was a fly out to to center right field somewhere. I'm just watching. I went to the field view, and then a guy, he scored from second. Looks like the ball got thrown, and then I was behind. Now there's a guy in third. Now with 1 out. I see why Boston probably is 11 games below 500. I should just go here. What is this on? Is this on? Can I watch this? I have MLB TV, but is this like the night game? You gotta have some special login. Peacock. I may have some Peacock. I don't know. Let me sign in. I may not have enough of a high enough level. I don't think I do. I think I've tried this before. Watch now. Ooh, it says watch now. This bit something wrong. Too many devices. Who else is watching Peacock? Saying too many devices at the same time to watch. Please stop streaming. Because I think there's multiple levels, right, of this Peacock thing, which is a waste of money in my opinion. I don't know why we have it. Apparently somebody's watching something somewhere in my house. So I can go upstairs. I don't have air down here. I do have an antenna actually upstairs. A nice one. When we redid the house and we got the Starlink put in the correct way. I had the guy add a nice antenna inside my attic. So my attic has some crawl space. So we put one there's nice open space in the attic on the north side, facing north towards the city. And yeah, it works great. But it's just there. I could go through and I could, that coax, I could run it back through the house and then split it throughout the house and have multiple spots with that, but I don't. Because it ran throughout the house where I could, I could just need a splitter right there or some sort. Okay. Got a splitter right here. But I could just catch it. Yeah, I would need to. Oh no, but I could just have a splitter there too and split it one way and catch it. Where that is? Oh, good question. I honestly don't know. Yeah, I don't need to with this one. It's just a bigger, it's just a nice one that yeah doesn't have. It's not plugged in or anything. But yeah, I know you can for like inside. But this is in my attic, so it's just going through, and it's just up higher, and it can just get it. It works great all tied. I'm not surprised. Yeah, I mean there was one out. They get a single. Reaches on a field of choice. So some crappy defense, huh? Probably, maybe it's part of the reason that Boston sucks. So they, oh, they did. Wait, no. Yeah. So really, right now, like, yeah, who knew? Pretty bad. So I didn't watch it. Where did this throw go? Did they just throw it to second, and it was misplayed? I mean, that's to me, that's the play there, right? And that pop out, you just catch it and you throw it to second, right? You just throw it to second. That way, only one runner could possibly move up, or maybe he doesn't even move up. I don't actually, yeah, because actually, what happened, right? They stayed at second, didn't they? I think, and they on the throw, and then they ran. I was just yeah, I'm just watching the game day. Like you can choose the field, or like when something happens, it goes to the field. You can like and it has little dots that are moving, and you can see the ball. It looks like they were just still waiting at second, and then there was just some sort of crazy errant throw. Nasty pitch called out and strikes. I'm not watching it because someone else in my house is watching Peacock, and I can't watch. Anyways, where are we at, guys? Where are we at? Last I saw, so we're at 7 still. Ooh, we're at 5. We're making some progress. We'll give it a few more minutes, fellas. I was planning on going live for like an hour-ish. If we didn't fill within an hour, I would just postpone till tomorrow night. So we'll see here. We'll give it a few more minutes. But we are down to 5. Down to 5. Drew's in the house. What's up, man? Let's see. Again, Lucky 7. Lucky 7 winner tonight does get an extra team. I didn't announce it when I did the break, but I was holding it, putting it in my pocket for later. I was just going to spring it on you if we were all sold out by the time I went live, which I was iffy on, which is why I did it this way. Card. What am I doing? Cardaholic. He threw it past the pitcher's mound and it went. That's what it looked like. Yeah, it looked like it just was like kind of, and then it kind of went between home and third to like the backstop somehow. And did they like fumble it around or something? There wasn't anybody backing up. I mean, it seemed like a dumb throw, right? I mean, that's what it looked like. Like all you do is you just throw it to second. I mean, who threw it? That's what I want to know. What moron out there threw it? So he tried to throw that, but it wasn't even close because it looked like it wasn't even close to third base. All right, going to the bottom of the 9th. Also, he has an arm out in right field. Jack Caglione. He got a freaking cannon. It's a cannon. Obviously, he was a pitcher, so it makes sense, right? Yeah, he's going to have a cannon. So I want him to stay out in right field. He's a natural first baseman. But I love Vinny. I think Vinny can still be on this team, be a big part of it. He had last year. He was still. Was last year he's still 30 home runs and 100 RBIs last year. It wasn't a great season for him. I think. Is that right? Pretty sure. This year has not been great. It has not been great for him. Now he's hurt, but I want him to be our first baseman. I want Jack in right. Jack plays good right field. And he's got a cannon too. I kind of want to say that the Royals start tanking. It's even worse. Do we let Jack pitch? Let him start, getting some sessions in, and maybe by the end of the season, let him throw. Or is that bonkers? I don't think it's ever going to happen. But be cool. I'm for it. All right, where are we at? It's at 5. Call some action. Still at 5. Oh, pretty. We did have, I think I have one new guy in the breaks tonight. Who was it? Where is it? Russell. Russ. Welcome in. I think it was your first, right? New name. If you're in the chat, Russ. Hey. Yeah. Unless some people have, maybe bought it with a different account or something, but I think it's your first time. Welcome in. All right, bottom 9th. Who was up? We got Contreras. No, wait. Me, Gonzalez, and Durbin. Bednar is this Bednar's second inning of pitching? Yeah, it is. I can read. He's at 1 inning of ball so far. 20 pitches in 1 inning, 12 strikes. Yeah, I'm just watching. Oh. Sometimes weird, like it delays, and all of a sudden there's like three pitches right in a row. All right, I'm gonna try it again. Maybe someone got off. Oh, someone got off. I'm watching. I got a commercial. I'm watching. I'm in. Maybe since I kept trying, maybe it kicked the other person off. Russell in Arizona. Russ P. Welcome in, my friend. All right, got the game on 2-2. All right. Pairs is up. 2-2 count. We're live. I'm going to put this over here. Let's put this right there. Here, let's go this. Oh, it doesn't show it. It blocks it out. Aim. Show it to those that. Oh, no, lands in no man land. Lands in no man land. All right. Well, I tried. For those that don't have NBC or Peacock, I tried to put it up there. But here. We get that over there. There you go. There we go. All right. Well, they're gonna put somebody else in for Romy. Is that wait? That wasn't Romy. Contreras. Or is Contreras gonna be like, no, I'm fast. I'm gonna run. Was the Devers that did that the other night? The pinch runner came out and got all the way to the base. He's like, no. And did he ever come out? Honestly, I don't know if he ended up ever coming out or no, he just stayed in. All right, fellas, again, 7 spots left. The pin chat. No, 5 spots left. 5 spots. I guess I could change that as well real quick. Let's do this. smaller. Did they do a pinch run or no? Oh no! This is ahead. This is ahead of my TV. Grounds into double play. So did they not? They didn't. Why didn't they? Why didn't they sub in for Contreras to run, steal the base? What kind of dumb baseball is that? I mean, it's a ninth inning at this point. No outs. Let's do some manufacturing. Montesero, can he run? I don't know. He's got one stolen base on the year, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe that's just not their style. I don't know. Think about the Boston Red Sox. Well, this has got a lot that's interesting. I mean, it's still interesting, but like there was, it's some action on the base. Now it's. I guess Durbin could technically win it with one swing. I guess if this game keeps going, I'll stay on. Yep. That's what I guess we'll do for now because we're already past 9. Past that ever. We have 5 spots left, so we'll watch some baseball. See if we can get this. If not, we'll do it tomorrow night. Yankees challenge. It's like that right there. If you're watching, 1/8 of an inch, right? I mean, that's not very big. And nice play. Catcher. All right. Free baseball. Free baseball in Boston. Let's see. Let's pick one of these guys. Let's see. Oh, it is a 4-game. If they lose this, that's a 4-game series sweep. Oh, okay. Okay, I thought they got swept last weekend. They lost the series to the Reds. Beat the Tigers. Tigers are very good. Those games were all close. Not what they were looking for. Rivals per game. And they're just doing bad. Yankees have not scored a lot of runs. They lost 3-6, 1-6. Terry took another spot for like Yankees win. I mean, honestly, at this point, it probably helps my Royals for the Yankees to win. At this point, to be honest with you, because Boston is in contention for is more in contention with the Royals are more in contention with the Red Sox than they are the Yankees. The Yankees are going to either win their division or have one of the best, probably still have one of the best records, unless they tank or something. But we're not competing with the Yankees. But we are competing with Boston for something. What? I don't know. It may be the worst record in baseball when it's all said and done. But we're competing with them, though. It does. Oh, here, I get to see the throw. Oh, what was that throw? Oh, my goodness. This was just all because of a... Yeah, so probably they're at it, you're right. If they just throw that ball to second, like normal people, that next guy. I mean, obviously you don't know the same hit's going to happen, but that was an easy double play ball, right? Even if you let the guy score, right? We don't know it's going to be the same hit, right? You can't say that, but you throw the second at the guy. Oh my goodness! So they blew it. They're like my Royals. The Royals were known for, in all our bad years, which we've had many of them through my decades of watching them. Um, inventing ways to lose, making, it interesting. Oh, more bad defense. More bad defense. Now, oh my goodness. Boston, what are you doing? What's going on? All right, where we at? 4 spots? 4 spots. Harry got another. Oh, no. Do that. This. Still a red spot down there. It is. Anyways. So, like I said, I mean, technically, I guess I should be right root for. Let's just root for the Yankees. They've already lost 3. That's fine. But we need that. I need Boston to lose for my team. Either I want my Royals to tank so bad that you can't, you just have to fire Q, or just at the end of the year, maybe then we're just playing spoiler, or maybe we bring a guy up, or just and we're trying not to be the worst team in baseball. Lewis is doing better. Okay, nice. What's he up to? Hitting dingers again, or I mean, I guess the main thing with Royce, he's doing better if he doesn't get hurt. That would be, I guess. Bobby's. I have honestly looked because he's been he missed like 6 days, but also the thing about WAR, players can lose WAR, right? It's not like you don't just get a WAR and then keep piling on top of it. It goes like this, right? WAR is an up and down thing based on how you play, right? You can lose WAR. I don't know exactly all of the mechanics of it, but not like you just get WAR and then about a year you can go back, you can go down in WAR. A lot of it, especially for defense. Challenging, huh? Oh, nice. Okay. Game winner walk off. Nice. Interesting. They called him safe. Is he safe? Also playing first base. Interesting. All right, where we at? Oh, all right. We're getting closer. Chase in the house. What's up, Chase? Welcome in. Oh, I don't have the game up anymore, do I? Right, I'm going to get the game back up. This for those that aren't able to watch it. Where to go? Here we go. Yeah. I think I don't think they could overturn that. Looks like they didn't. Missed it, but they challenged it at home and out. Oh, crappy defenses. Who's that catcher? Who's the catcher for the Red Sox? What do you know? All right, guys, we are down to, what was it 2 spots? Oh yeah, okay. We'll get this in today. Get it in. this left. Go.
Here's the 2-1. Low and away. Did all he could. He got to it pretty quickly. But he couldn't. He had almost a looper because he was so off balance.
Dude, yeah. Boston is just like started in the 9th and 10th inning here. They had a no hitter through like 7 2/3, I think it was 7 1/3. The defense just let them down big time. Oh, all right. Get this out. We're down to one spot. Got Nolan for another spot. All right.
So Wells at second. Certainly a catcher without great speed. That was his first stolen base attempt of the year.
Jesse, what's up, man?
Made it easily. 3-2 to
Yeah, that play, Memphis. Yeah, he looked safe. I mean, I don't know. I didn't get to see all. I saw one of the replays that looked like maybe he got his foot hit the plate or what. I didn't like seeing like the slow mo ones on the replays, but it looked like he got that front foot scraped across. Go ahead. We got one spot left. So we're about to break. We got one spot left. We were honestly, I mean, about 5-10 minutes ago, we was like, okay, we may not break tonight, but we had 5 spots left. But I think now we'll get it in. We're gonna need one more spot. So we'll be here, get going here. So I'm gonna clear off the deck. Yeah. Oh, well, let me get the baseball game back up for everybody. Get this all out of the way. I've not ripped any Inception yet. So my first time ripping 25 Inception. I like Inception. I wish it was still cheaper. I feel like last year, or I think for 24, I think it started under $200 if I remember that correctly. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking 23 was like, like a 170 or something. I don't remember. It's up a bit this year. Have some more. I got some tier 1 coming. May do a little bit cheaper mixer and have a tier 1 and maybe some Inception and maybe some more series 2. It'll be cheaper. All right, are we sold out? Usually the last spot will go. So. Again, friendly reminder, we got Lucky 7 tonight is an extra spot in the break. So, all right, we're going to the bottom of the 10th. I don't have faith in Boston. They look like clowns out there in this game at the end. I probably jinxed them. That's probably me. You're welcome. You're welcome, Joe. I jinxed them. Like I said, it technically helps my Royals out. So, I mean, all right. Anyways, let's see. So what we're gonna do? So we always random it. What I'm gonna do though, just to make it exciting, I'm going to we're gonna black this out, just so, and then we'll reveal the Lucky 7 app. The Lucky 7. Then we'll put the teams over here. Then we'll reveal what the team is. So I'll randomize it, but I'll have it be all black like this, so we can't see where their teams are. But we'll wait a second. We got one more spot left, fellas. We'll get going. I was actually on some I got some whatnot today. I was spinning some wheel. I got Jacob Mizrowski and a half case of tier 1 for $1. I did buy some other spots, but I got one spin one time for $1. I hit Jacob. Let me actually go see if that break is probably going by now. Could be over. Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, they're doing the second half of the case. Probably. I hate that you can't rewind and whatnot. Like, I mean, there's a way to go watch it like now, but not like in the live stream. Like on YouTube, you can like scroll back, but here you can't. You have to go somewhere else. I don't know how to do it because I don't do this much. But I was like, you know what? I can spend a little bit of money and have some fun. Some tier 1. And I got Junior Caminero. Got that from him like $7 on a wheel. I got a few good teams, good players. But I got Bear Bonds. A couple of decent. Then I got like 4 or 5 meh players. Some couple guys I'm like, who? All right, well, lame. I don't care. I may just have to see if I got anything later on. All right, sold out. Good work. Who got it? Who got it? I knew it. It was Hutch. I had a feeling. That sold out. Hutch got the last spot. All right. Appreciate you, fellas. Getting the break all filled out. Oh, yeah. It must have sold out before you got there, Alan. Hutch. Oh, okay. Austin. They got there first. They had a single. So now it's 1-run game. Duran got that hit. The glitch was Mark, the glitch. All right, here we go. So as always, we're going to randomize the teams, players. But first, since the lucky 7 is going to get the bottom team here, okay? The bottom team, we're going to randomize it. We're going to randomize it, but in the dark. Randomize it once, so it's randomized underneath there. Well, you can see Seattle's up top. Seattle's a top team. It says it right there. But, so then we're going to take this right here. Randomize it once. Oh, snap. Oh, never mind. Boston said, hold my beer, Josh. They already had a run in. Now they have second and third with no out. So got a shot at least tie this. Good shot. Good shot at tying it, and and they're in to win it. All right. One time. Make sure I copy this. Copy. And so 7 times. On the 7th time, we'll line them up with the teams, and then again, this bottom spot, it will be open. I'll put the lucky 7 in there. Then we'll reveal the teams. They're more excited. So good luck. Appreciate you guys. 7 times, as always. 1, 2, 3, not 4. Yoshida's up. Is that Yoshida? No, it's Chang. Yoshida was on the bench. Oh, Yoshida's on second. He just got that double, I guess. Bench hit double. He was on the bench. All right. Sorry. 4, 5, 6. Well, tie game. Let's see if... Okay. Boston got the tie-in run at third, 1 out. Anyways, all right. Here we go. Drum roll, please. 7th time. Let's go. Memphis. Robert, congrats, my friend. Tonight's a big lucky 7 win. You got a free team. Here we go. Let's paste this. Type your name down here. Congrats, Memphis. We don't know what the team is yet. Make this bigger. Do this. Going to... Well, actually, you know what? Let's reveal the team. Let's see what Memphis got. Any guesses? Any guesses? All right. Who do we think Memphis got? Let's see some guesses. I want to see some guesses before. I'm waiting to reveal it. I'm waiting. Oh, they're changing pictures? What is he walk? Wait a minute. He's bringing a glove. Who's he bringing a glove for? Boone was walking out of the dugout with the glove on. Yeah, Boone was walking out with the glove in his hand. Terry says Royals. All right, what else is guessing? Yankees. But you don't win anything for choosing. It's just kind of fun. All right, we'll see. Robert, who do you think you got? Who do you think your team is down here? Who do you think? I can tell you this. I know Drew got this. The Mariners. He's up there. Oh, a 5-man infield. Okay, thanks, Kyle. Oh, wait, now Duran is up. Who was that before? Kind of looked like Duran. But it was 48. Duran's not 48. It's like 22 or something. Cards. He wants his team. Hey. All right, here we go. Reveal it. Let's go over here. And we got the Diamondbacks. Hey, it was a free team. It was a free team. It was a free team. Diamondbacks. Not probably the team. Hey. Free team. $60 value. Well, if we did it by PY pick your team, it probably won't. But hey, you never know though. Hey, it's free. It's free. That's all right. Let me copy it. All right, here we go. Come on over. Ball game. They did. Duran came through. All right. Buttons. I'm on my buttons. Sorry, Joe. I was kind of rooting for him at the end because then I was like, wait a minute, helps my team out. Well, does this wake Boston up? Does Boston wake up after this 4-game sweep against the Yankees? And they got a ways to go. All right, sorry. Get the teams up on the stage. Teams up on the stage. All right, here we go. Teams. Let's read them. Straight away, if you're interested. Diamondbacks, Memphis, we know that one. Braves, Hutch. Orioles, card deal. Red Sox, Larry. Cubs, Josh. White Sox, Justin A. Again, also remember, we got 25. It's 25 Inception. We got 26 Series 2. And then the Hit Parade, obviously, box. And then the 25 Topps Chrome Platinum. And then 24 and 22. So a good range. Obviously, the biggest part is 25. With some, and then 26. And then a little bit of sprinkle of 24. So just remember that for the teams. Think of who has potential hits. Obviously, Bobby, some Skeens, that kind of stuff. Smaller chance, but anyways, moving on. White Sox, Justin A. Reds, Larry. Guardians, Mark W. Rockies, Nolan. Tigers, Hutch. Astros, Jesse. Royals and Angels to Chase. Dodgers, Kyle. Justin. Marlins, Justin. Brewers, Rocky Top. Twins, Russ. Mets, Terry. Russ, welcome in again. Let me know who your team is. I'm just interested. Yankees, Nolan. Athletics, Steve. Phillies, Justin. Pirates, Josh. Padres, Kyle. Giants, Jeff B. Mariners, Cardholic. Cardinals, you got your team though. You still got your team. But it was not the free team. This is the spot you paid for. You got the Cardinals. Rays, Terry. Rangers, Cardholic. Blue Jays, Nick C. And Nationals, 2 a Dame. If you want to trade, now is the time to probably your best chance of getting a trade done. You could trade at midnight tonight when I'm in bed. As long as I know before I'm shipping out tomorrow morning, we can still trade. But yeah. Astros, okay. But are you in Arizona? It says Russell in AZ. I'm assuming that's Arizona. When I see that, I think it would be Arizona, but I guess it could be something else. All right, here we go. We're going to start with the retail. We're going to do the hangers, the 2 blasters of Chrome Platinum, and the Hit Parade. Then we'll probably do a, you know what, actually? Screw it. We're going to start off with an Inception. Let's just start off with an Inception. We got 3 of them. Then we'll do some retail. You're in Arizona, but grew up in Hawaii. So complicated, I guess. Okay. Where at in Hawaii? My daughter-in-law, her parents moved out to Hawaii a couple years ago now. I don't remember who, if it was her dad or mom had a sibling that lived out there and they moved out there. We have them. So Kona, the Big Island. That's where they live. Yeah. In Kona. I don't know exactly I mean, we went out there once. We went out there to Hawaii. We went to Kona. Right? I went to Kona, right? That's on the west side of the Big Island. East side is something else. I've been drinking. Yeah, Kona's on the west side of the Big Island. What's on the east side? What is that? What's the east side? I know this. It's in my... Anyways, welcome in, my friend. Again, if you do get a trade in, everybody, again, don't... west side, your parents still there? Okay. It was very interesting there. The at the Costco, the open air east side. There we go. Thank you. Yeah. But it was like the open air. Their not the deli, but whatever. Their little food market. It was outside at the Costco. We went to Costco a couple times, and all right. Well, I don't see any trades, but feel free to chat away with the trades. But again, good luck. Again, I appreciate you guys filling out the break. I enjoy doing these. It's fun. But here we go. Inception 2025. My first rip. We got 3 of them in here. We'll start with one, and then we'll do the retail, then the hit parade, then maybe one more, and then the jumbo. This does not feel very thick. All right. Don't see like any numbered cards. We didn't get any numbered cards. All right. Anyway, Yamamoto. What do you guys think of the design this year? It's been out for a little bit. I've seen it a little bit, but seeing it in hand, it always looks different. Really like acrylic looking paint this year is what that looks like. A little different. All right, Yamamoto. Max. Chandler Simpson, that's a rookie. Tamayuki. We'll go with Sagano. It's easier to say. That's a rookie. And then I think this is our hit right here. So we'll go to the back. We didn't get any numbered cards. We got 2 greens. Hayden Birdsong and Daniel Schneemann. 2 greens. So like lower, some sort of parallel. But all right, here we go. It's kind of thicker. It has a shot at a relic. We got Inception. It's a bat. It's a rookie. Oh, wrong A. So close. Max Muncy to 199. On card. Steve, that would have been a nice little Nicky. Maximus Muncy's. All right. You know what I should have done is probably got some 100 points out. More of them. Looks nice, though. Looks nice. Nice egg. Max Muncy rookie. I like the background of this card better than these other cards. All that like acrylic looking paint. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It kind of looks cool. It's definitely different. I don't remember it. Previous years looked more like this in ways. All right. All right, we'll put those over there. Actually, no, we'll put them over right here. All right. Next, let's see. I'm hoping we can get a bonus hit. Adam was saying like maybe 1 to 2 boxes per case had a bonus hit. A lot of times, I think these kind of sets, this or like tier 1 sometimes will have, like, sometimes, you know, maybe like out of a case, you know, get 3 or 4 extra hits. I don't know. I haven't watched a lot of tier 1. Just mainly, I think, just strikers all I've seen for some tier 1 in a break. All right, here we go. 24 update. Let's see. And Holly Schemes, the holiday debut. Rookies we can get. Let's need a base rookie schemes. We got gold, and the what purple is, I think, is a $7.99. Let's see what our gold is. Nolan Schneemann on the debut. We got Randy Rodriguez. That's a $7.99. 2 number cards. And what is this? Here's our yellows. Jose and CES on the debut. Gold. Veteran combos on the rainbow. Oh. Bumble. Gunner and Holiday. Liam, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, hit the like, fellas. Hit the like. All right. Hanger number 1. Couple dart throws. Nolan and Randy. They're rookies. Numbered cards. Put some to the side. But we'll put the Randy up there. It's $7.99. Gold to the side. All right, let's see what 22. Nolan, sorry, I didn't see you on YouTube. I see you said you commented, but all right, let's go. 22 update. Let's just find a mullet card and just get it over with. Just do it. All right, I think we passed the zone for the Sneaky Soto. We got a gold. 2022. Bryce Elder. Lou Bob Hunter. Whoa, you go over here. Killers. Yeah, Royals fan. Yeah, born and raised here in Kansas City. Royals fan. Got back in the cards because of Bobby. 2022. So, yep. I'm a Royals fan. All right, Bryce. Bryce is having himself a good year, I believe, for the Braves. Gold. Hey, 2 for 2 on golds. Yeah, but I mainly collect Bobby. I have a few some other guys. You know, I got like this. Benny Golden Mirror. I have his. This is his debut. I have his regular one. It's not graded. I don't think it graded well, but and then some other stuff. But oh, nice. What was that? A Bobby and a Witt Jack. Was like an auto. They have quite a few dual autos. Or what? Oh, we got a relic. All-star relic. I'm not gonna lie. I need to pull Otani. I have not pulled from that year. I did not pull an all-star Julio. I know it. I never did. All right. So these rookies. Who we got? Merrill debut. He's some base. Good rookies. Well, that's American League, that color, I think, right? We got a blue this time, numbered card. So Clay Holmes, and then Nick Martini in the blue. Chrome, Royce Lewis, Scott Barlow on the blue, and our yellows. Matt Carpenter. Oh, hey, bonus. I mean, bonus hit. Not guaranteed a relic out of these, so take it. Numbered card. All right, I'm gonna put this Chris behind Randy. Behind Randy. A dual inscribed out of 5 each. Dude, nice. It was in. Oh, nice. You had a golden auction. Congrats, dude. That's sick. Feel free to share what it went for. Did you get it graded? Sell it raw? Golden? Tell us about it. Tell us about it. I like to hear that. I've never done anything with golden. There was one time I pulled a card for a fella, and I did actually talk to golden personally, because it was a big card, and we ended up not doing golden. We were close to doing golden until we got a cash offer that my guy took. Raw 24K. Noise. So you sell it really quick after getting it, probably. Because yeah, probably some high pricing with that would be my guess. At 24K. That's great. Out of what? What product was that out of? Dude, sick. That's a nice one. I think that one the one that I pulled, I think has probably gone up in value now, because that player has he showed up. So the Omen, huh? Interesting. What was that? What dual? It was a redemption that was pulled that I redeemed. So it came sealed. Nice, dude. Sweet. Congrats, dude. That's a sick pull. All right, here we go. Let's get SP. We're going to see an SP. I got a feeling we're going to see an SP in this one. Well, feeling is turned into a gold Josh Harrison. Rainbow Jake. Lots of golds. It's an all-star. I had a feeling. No SP. And no Bobby. Base Bobby. Dude, but 3 golds out of 4 years this year. The golds came out, I think, from hangers in 26. Obviously, these are updates, so they're lower anyways, but there's 1 in 10, I think. Is that correct? Yeah, 1 in 10. These are probably like 1 in maybe on up. Oh, you know what? Back in my day. See here. Gold. 1 in 3. 1 in 3 hangers for 22 update. And we got 2. Yeah. Dude, that's awesome though. Oh, dude, you're good, man. That's awesome. Congrats. No. We'd like to hear those stories. Awesome. I'm assuming on card, right? That had to be an on card. Yeah, obviously, if there's inscriptions, it was obviously on card, because they wouldn't have been writing inscriptions on it. So cool. I'll have to go check that out, though. There we go. TCP. 2 of these. I'm working on possibly another Bowman mixer. I still got some blasters. I may pick up a handful of megas of some sort and do another $30 to $35 break. See how many megas I can pick up, but those have been fun. Doing because they're cheap. $35 is pretty much the same as buying a blaster. And if I could find some more blasters, I would be tempted just to do an all blaster, like get maybe like 15 to 20 blasters, and then maybe just a couple of the megas. So I personally like the blasters better. The ceiling and width, the breadth of hit potential is definitely higher. All right, and we get an auto. I'm gonna try to hide if we get an auto. If I see it, not give it away. All right, here we go. Someone's getting me. Bill. Not an SP. Sure. Sammy. Got a green wave. Manny Ramirez. Our blue prism. Drew Thorpe. Oh, Manny. Or Larry. Drew. Mark Grace on the Topps parallel, the 499. Tim Raines. Campbell. Didn't see the big rookies. Again, a 500 card checklist. Get what? How many base? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 23 base cards. I don't have very great odds at pulling those big time rookies or the player you're looking for in particular. You're looking for an Otani or Bobby or base Mark Grace. Tough. Open CTC blasters. But the back. Okay, there we go. That's genius. Is that Olivia? That must be Olivia. Setting me straight. Josh, you're doing it wrong. She's probably rolling her eyes. These dads don't even know what they're doing. Oh wait, that's the first time you saw an auto in the back of the pack. Okay, I didn't continue reading. I just was reading the rebuke. All right, that goes there. That can go back there. Oh. Tops. Parallels go in the back. But all right, I'm gonna try it. All right, here we go. I'll go this way. It's just weird to rip this way. I'll flip it around. Okay. The KC card connection with 1C or 2Cs. I have 2 counts. Probably the one with Go. Oh, all right. I'm gonna get it and I'll show it here in a minute. That's sweet. It's like a paragraph. Holy cow! So probably that probably helped having a cool inscription on it. Definitely. All right, here we go. Let me show it. That was the eBay link. Or at some point. Can you show me your... I'm sure it said workout plan. Definitely going to have to chase this in the clubhouse. Oh, this says chase? And 4 of them sold on Golden. Okay. Sick. Nice. Congrats on that. All right, here we go. Laddie. True on the prism. We got a green Twal of Machado. Andres. Mays. Xavier. Bogarts. HA for the day. No auto, it looks like. Only one numbered card in that one. Name. Yeah, I assume, yeah, that's what, yeah. Dude, if I was a ball player, I'd be ripping packs all the time. I mean, at least I think I would. Maybe I wouldn't. Who knows? Probably would be. All right. Well, that was the end of the retail. All right, come on, Hit Parade. I got one more after this. This one, I like this number. It's 963. I like this number. All right, let's get into it. I'm taking the teams off. Let me know. No. If someone walks in, they want to know their team. Let me know in the chat. What did you have it listed on eBay for, Russell? I'm kind of curious. I didn't. Maybe it showed on that picture. I don't know, but all right, come on, be gold, gold. Oh, it's holding on. I didn't quite. Black. All right, come on. The best we've had of these is like a $50 or $60 card. All right, what we got? We got a gem. A Niner. A Niner. It's, I'm guessing, from Anniversary. So it's from Platinum Anniversary. Yep. 23 Platinum Anniversary. Number BB. Byron Buxton. Auto to 99, the blue prism. Okay. That's one of the cool. It's the first time we had an auto. But a Byron Buxton going to the Twins. Russ. First time in. That's pretty sweet. PSA 9. I like these autos. One of my favorite. Like, if you haven't heard me say this before, I've said it many times before. Of all the autos from this set, well, from 22, I would want this one of Bobby. The blue prism. It's a hobby only. That's a nice one. Where's my phone? Over here. Let's see if Card Ladder has to say about it. Yeah, this is. I think this has got to be the best card we pulled. it's thinking. It's thinking. Let's see if it, I mean, this isn't necessarily always accurate, but oh, it's giving me okay. Well, it's a pop count 3, total gems 9. It's saying doesn't say. It says card ladder for a PSA 10 is 58. I don't know. It doesn't show anything, but Buxton's having a year. Yeah, Tim. There you go. That's yeah, Tim, man. That would have been yours. You were in the break. You would have got the Twins guaranteed. All right, maybe not. Maybe not. But I've never seen a Buxton auto before. Does he not sign a lot? I'll be honest with you, I don't. I mean, I open a lot of cards. I watch a lot of stuff. I don't know if I've ever seen a Buxton auto. Yeah, dude, that's a decent one. That's really, and basically right now he's playing well. So fun. All right, here we go. Little exception number 2. And out of this Inception, you need one of those like cooler, hits for sure on these boxes. Like what last time? I mean, I do like, so this is the best way to get an on-card auto. One of these, just like a base auto. So this is the Rookie and Miniature Stars autographs. So, and along those lines, those are on card. Most of the big patches are all going to be sticker autos. There may be some like crazy pull patches possibly that are on card, but I think most of them are patches. He signs a lot. Okay, I just don't ever see his auto that. I haven't seen his auto that much. So, all right, what do we get? Do we get a bonus? Nope. It's a little bit thicker than the first one. Blue. All right, here we go. Shane Smith rookie. Ollie Skeens. Merrill. Logan Henderson behind. We got Angel Martinez. And so this must, it's out of 50. Angel Martinez. The Guardians. Mark W. Some sort of like lightning. I don't know. Something parallel. Kind of cool looking. Different. And I'm going to assume this one's going to be some sort of patch auto. Player worn. It's a rookie probably. If it says player worn. It's a sticker auto. Isaac Collins. He's not Royals. Nice little patch. 24 of 50. The Brew Crew Rocky. He had a good year. He's an older rookie last year, but he had a really good year for the Brewers, and we traded for him. Here we go. Hold thick cards. Nice little patch there. That's what I'm saying. The patches are usually really nice. They're actual patches, not just a little swatch. So I'll just keep that out. There's a chance. All right, I think we're gonna need a 130 point for that one. All right. Wait a minute. I didn't pay attention. They were both on Hel Martinez. 50. Sometimes you can get like 2 numbered cards, like base numbered cards. Yeah, those are rookies. Oh, Shane was. Right. Yeah, the patches are nice. I don't like the price point this year. I'm not gonna lie. Way higher. I feel like were they over 200 last year when that on release? Obviously, they went up because of the 24 rookie class. It was I bet right now a 24 Inception is probably a $400 to $500 box would be my guess. I don't know, but these are I think over around 300 plus. Just around 300. I mean, just I don't know. I like it, but I wish it was a little cheaper. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it's That's why I said when I made the break, I was telling my guys, I'm like, not my favorite. I struggled when I put it up. I was even told, I was like, not sure. I don't love the mix of, having Inception with the cost of it. It's not. It's not KC card break friendly. We'll say that. Yeah, I feel like last year, like after like taxes, like it was like a little over $200 box. This year with taxes, it was pushing 300. I don't remember exactly what it was. I can't even remember now. I ordered mine on release. I got some boxes on release day, and I just got them this last week. Yes. Actually, I think they arrived on Saturday. I think actually mine. No, Friday. They arrived on Friday. All right, here we go. 26 Series 2. One jumbo action. Like I said, I like Tier 1 better. It's a little bit more expensive, but I like the all on card autos. You get 2 autos out of Inception and 1 relic. So yeah, okay, yeah. It was definitely it was a better price, and I think even years before that, it was even better, like 23. Like 150 or something like that, 140. I don't know, but with everything, unfortunately, we're getting up there in price. It's kind of do another glitter gold. The last 3 jumbos of Series 2, we've pulled a kitty glitter gold. Slade Sony. The best was that Jackson Churio. That card looked sick on the gold. Kitty glitter. Now it's Ninja Warrior. Yeah, I think something along those lines. What that meant, I don't know. But I don't know if it's like 10 times the cost of it. We're getting there. No golden mirror guarantee because this is the only flagship as my 1 box. If we had 2 jumbos in here, I probably would have done a golden mirror guarantee. But instead, we had a free spot. So it's kind of similar. Yes, then. And you know what? This is probably the time to get a golden mirror too, I bet. You don't have the guarantee in place, and we get one. I got a yellow. All right, this song's. All right, here we go, yellow. Ernie. Jerry. Dude, I'd take a Jerry auto. That'd be sweet. I feel the mic on the. Okay. A little off cut there. Interesting. At least. Yeah. They're definitely, dude. They're definitely, I feel like, dude. I mean, obviously, they probably spent buku bucks for the licenses for football and basketball. So I mean, I have no idea, right? They're a private company. Guess what kind of profit they're running? They're a private company, right? I'm gonna unlink. I'm gonna get rid of that. relic. Tyler, glass now. Dodgers. City Connect. So I get a lot of City Connect out of these jumbos. Ernie. Alex. We have the rainbow. No, the yellow. Yellow and the kitty glitter. I think that's like a buzz cut. Mike. Yeah, that is bad. I mean, I've definitely seen worse where, like, it's like, another like quarter inch of the other card. All right. Golden mirror. I mean, I'm rooting for golden mirror, but I'm kind of like, you have the golden mirror and guarantee in place. More entertaining. Oh my goodness. So this is probably a rainbow. In the world tops. A little run of some of the rainbows. I bet we're going to see a couple more that way. Just a bit OC. All right, bonus relic. Scooble. Here we go. Tree for tree. All right, just the base Scooble. Good pictures up there. Yes, so I'm assuming all of them are going to be that way at this point. But I saw something weird, but I didn't. All right, here we go. Here's that pack with a bunch of stuff in it. Lewis Torrens. I'm going to assume this is going to be the auto. It'll be a blue. Pitcher. And Drew Painter. Phillies at a 150. And kitty glitter. So this wasn't like a... Where'd that card go? Where'd it go? This one. Because that wasn't like a golden mirror, not turned around. The one right next to the hits. Torrens to 99. Phillies. Justin. He was a big prospect. I don't know what he's doing up in the big leagues for the Phillies, but yep, there it is. I see it. The miscut Jazz Chisholm. Finally good. We already got a bonus hit. We got 2 relics, which this is very common. They cut it down this year to one guaranteed relic, but lots of 2 relic boxes. All right, last of the kitty glitters. Got one more, probably poorly cut rainbow. Hey, consistency, right? Counts for something. All right, we got a gold. We got gold and a pink insert. Okay. And probably a rainbow. Nico Horner on the pink. Henry Davis and Ian Happ. Had a mishap at the cutting board. Is Henry still playing catcher? He was the top pick, number 1, right? Was he? He was the number 1 pick. It says Pirates number 1. Was it their first pick, or was he also the first overall, or just the first rounder for them? What draft was that? May help me. 21. These can go to the side. All right, not a bad little jumbo. 1, 2, 3, 4 base numbered cards. We'll take that. 2 relics. Decent auto. A pink Horner. And some miscut. All right. I know it doesn't matter anymore because there's not thick cards in here, but they feel the same to me. They feel the same. That probably means nothing. We don't got nothing. Nope. We got a greenie. We get 2 hits. Nope. All right. Chase, rookie. Churio. George Brett and Ellie. Here we go. We got a greenie. Avery Ford, rookie. Zach Neto, Bryce Harper, and Christian. 8 of 99 on the mojo. We'll take a hit. We'll take it, mojo hit. I feel quite a few parallels from these in general. Not too shabby for Series 2. Only like 2 autos, though, all the jumbos and hobbies I've done. And then, so whoever gets these, if you want, all you got to do when you get these, they're pretty, it's totally different now. As far as a receipt, I don't know what to do. I mean, if you've opened some of this, like you have like a receipt from a blaster, you could just use that. Or you can use, I think you use a receipt from my break. You can just go on tops. I don't think you have to even send, you probably don't have to even send this card in anymore. I believe it's how that they're doing it. And then you could just get a replacement. What they'll send, who knows, but I don't think you'll have to send this card back. Probably just take a photo. I'm like, hey, so especially the Cubs, you got 2. I'm assuming for a rainbow foil that you're just going to get the 1-for-1 card. So we'll find out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you can use a receipt from the break, or if you just happen to have one, you open enough and you have a receipt from Walmart, you can snap a photo of that too. It's really easy. But you can, or you don't have to. I mean, it's not like those cards, but you could. Maybe they'll give you something extra. Who knows? Sometimes they send a little extra, or maybe you get lucky and they'll send you a better player. Here we go. Derek pulled the first golden mirror twice last night. Pete Alonso holding a man purse at the All-Star game. Yeah. Pete's golden mirror, is it in this year's series too, or was it on last year's? It was a really cool photo of like him and like the stadium. Like, I don't know if everyone has their phone out or something like that. It's a sweet shot. I don't think it was this. No, I mean this year's it was either this year's Series 1 or like sometime last year. I think it was last year. All right, here we go. Last pack of the break, fellas. Appreciate you getting in. And all right, I don't think this one's going to be a relic. I think just a base auto, which probably means it's on card. Corbin Curl. Oh, but we got some here. Different. Maybe, maybe not. This upside down. It's all like black and white looking though. Definitely looks different. I don't see any numbering. It looks different though. Like that's kind of got some color too. Anyways, let's go to the back here. Chase Dollander, Isaac Collins. That's a teal aqua to 75. Isaac Collins break. And this is a rookie with a bat. Or the A's. Nick Hurts. Holy cow. So the first one we got trolled, and then this one we didn't. Steve, dude, taking 2 of the autos from our that's a variation, that tray. Yeah, it's definitely different. It's different. It's upside down, so dude. You persevered. You held strong through the Max Muncy. And then we got a green color match of Kurtz. This one was lower number, I think. No, 199. This one's even lower number. 125, dude. Nice. That in the appropriate. This one. This one. Heck yeah. Hey, it's on card too. That's a nice thing about. I mean, so the base autos are on card. These are the relics that are the stickers. So we got some sort of variant. I don't know what this would be. To be honest with you, I have not seen a lot open. I did not go check out the checklist of this, but that was a good pack. Trey Turner. For a variant, it looks cool. I like the way it looks, but it's definitely different. I like how it's like kind of a, I don't know if it's gold, but it has a little bit to it. It's like darker here compared to a normal card. Something. And then who was this? Oh, Isaac. 75. And all these cards are thick. They fit in a 55 pointer. They used to all be like where you had to put them on like a base cards. All I think a 75 pointer at one point years ago. Let's chase. All right. Recap time. Steve, congrats, man. That's a nice one. All right, here we go. Collins, the 75 variant of some sort. Don't know what it's called. Trey Turner. Looks sweet. Billy's got some hits. Nico in the pink. Davis. Raced $4.99 on the Topps variant. Couple our golds from our hangers. The 4 hangers we had. We ended up with 3 golds. And a couple numbered hits from those back here. Yeah. Those as well. So that was just from 4 hangers. 5 number cards from those 3 hangers. And a relic too. And a relic from those 4 hangers. I mean, none of them really hit. But play Holmes on the All-Star relic. TCP. Did we lose one? We had 3 numbered cards. Oh, it's tops. Okay. And 2 greens, Manny and Machado. Right, Manny, I'm sorry. Manny and Manny, both a 99. So we had only 3 hits from the 2 blasters. But it's not bad. Then definitely the best so far we've done from the Hit Parade iconic box. I don't do lots of the whatever they're called, repacks, but I once in a while will do some Hit Parades, and I bought a handful of these when they first got released, and it's definitely the best one so far. So that was nice. And then the first Inception box, we came up with just this Max Muncy. Then we had just a couple greens, but Max Muncy for the A's to $1.99. And second one, we got a numbered Martinez, some sort of gold, cool looking different parallel. I like it though. Got to see the extra lightning bolts. And then Isaac Hollins out of 25. The Inception autographed jumbo patch. Nice little patch. Sticker auto, 25. The jumbo was nice. Ended up with the silver pack hit. We had a gold, I think, somewhere. Right. Had something else. I swear we had 4 numbered cards from the base. Am I going crazy? But yeah. There's a Nico. And that was a Nico, right? Oh, yes. The Henry Davis. Yeah. So 4 numbered cards plus a numbered Yelich. Ernie, your all-star. He was the second baseman who is on the black and white card. Let's take a look. Was there another one that was different? Yeah, I think there was. Slade out of 50 on the, I do dig, the gold sand glitters, aka kitty glitter. And 2 relics and a on-card numbered auto from that jumbo. So bonus relic, Scooble, and Glass now. And then Painter to 150. Too shabby. Wait. What do I do with that card? Was there one that had like a black and white background? Or is that the was that the Trey Turner? Wait a minute. Are you talking about that black and white right there? Oh, the variation. Yeah, that was Trey Turner, I think. No, not Trey Turner. Corey. Yeah. No? Yes. It's not black and white. I don't know if they're calling it black and white. It could, I guess it could be, but it's not like black and white. I mean, there's like some extra color to it as well, but it's the rest of the paint is kind of black and white, but there's like that's like a weird, like light pastel green, light, I don't know, mint, but maybe that's what it is. The variation. I don't know. Trey Turner. And I was the big dog. Nick Kurtz, man. We got trolled the first time. Second time it came through. The color match 12 of 25 going to Steve. And it's I'm sure it's a short print of some sort. Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but I noticed it was definitely it was turned upside down. So, and it just looks different. It's cooler looking in my opinion. So, yeah, what you're looking for, what we're looking for. So, take that. All right, fellas. Who knows when the next break will be? I got some tier 1 coming in, I think tomorrow, maybe, from when I ordered it from Topps. I'll probably just be throwing one in at a time because it ain't cheap. It's more expensive than the Inception. I think it's better than Inception. 2 autos and a relic. I don't know if they made any other changes. It is 2 autos, right? 2 autos and a relic. Do they add base cards this year? I don't know. I can't keep up with everything. It's a fun hobby. Yeah. Hit the like, sub if you're new. Want to get in a break? Notification bell. I'll post here on YouTube when I have a break up on the site. Make it easy. Check it out. If you want to get in, buy a spot. If not, come hang out. Chit chat, watch. Good times. Appreciate those that got in the break tonight and those in the chat hanging out. A couple a first timer. Russ, welcome in. think you got some too. So next break, who knows when? Who knows? Maybe tomorrow night I'll do another one out of nowhere. We'll see. But yeah, until next time. See you.